Hi there. Welcome back. This is Janet with Janet and Patches. And we're going to continue on talking about this thing called fear. And fear does not exist except we give it that power. Well, how can you say that? You don't know what I'm facing and you don't know you don't understand the chaos that's going on in the world, blah, blah, and in politics and everything like that. And you know what? When you listen to the news, when you go on social media and somebody is gossiping and talking and all of this other stuff about somebody else or even about yourself, you know what? You are getting sucked right into that spirit of fear, of rejection, of chaos. This is our job to not get involved. Be aware of what is going on, but don't get hooked into it. Don't start feeling that anxiety and that chaos and that fear. Oh my God, what are we going to happen? And these people are rising up and these people. And you know what? Wait a minute. Stop and think. Take that deep breath. Now, who is in charge? You're going to say, well, the government. Well, you're going to say, well, so-and-so is no, you're missing the whole point of this manifestation stuff. You do not understand who you are. That self-identity, you and you alone are the one that is able to release that wisdom, that peace and love and joy by not getting hooked and dragged down into the quagmire, the lies that they are presenting to you. Yes, all those things are true, but God. And who is God? God is your consciousness. What you are conscious of, what you are focused on is what manifests. Ergo, what are you focused on? What are those emotions in that brain of yours? Where is it at? If it's over here in the worry, anxiety, and fretting and everything and fear, you're contributing to it. Stop it. Because you have to be in control of yourself and your feelings and your thoughts. And I know we have been brought up to think that, all the government, politics and all of this other stuff, that we're just a victim of it. Wait a minute, is God a victim to that stuff? No. These people, these organizations, whatever you want to call it, they have piddly squat power unless you give it to them. And they rule and reign by fear. And that's what we were talking about yesterday. What is fear? Fear is an emotion. It's a thought. Thoughts are imaginations. Do you understand that your thoughts are your imagination? And that is what you are conscious of? So, take those deep breaths, sweetheart. Get back over here where you belong, because you are the I of the I am. I know we've been sitting here going, manifesting, finances, manifesting, my SP, manifesting health and well-being, and stuff like that. Okay. So, but can you think a little bit beyond, just a little bit beyond yourself? Because there's only one spirit in all of the world. And we are all interconnected, this silver cord, to one degree or another, that we are tuned in to God through the mind. The mind is the thing that makes the decisions of what we want to believe. It's mind over matter, in essence. So if you're going to give your mind over here to this swamp, chaos, and you're not going, why are you bothering with manifestation? Let's get it back over here. Yes, it is me, myself, and I. Yes, it is me, myself, and I, but who and what is the I? I am the I of the I am. I am. So take authority over these thoughts and these feelings of fear and anxiety and frustration. Get out of that swamp that's just ruin your day. Get out of it. Get over here. Take those deep breaths. Get centered on who you are. Get centered that I am the beloved. I am the I of the I am. You are what you focus on. What you pay attention to is the energy and the frequency and the vibration. We can save the world if you will just get over here and see yourself, the spirit of the universe, which is benevolence. You see how awesome this divinity is, which is in you. And you release peace. We just release peace in our community, in our house, in our town, in our city. We release that ruach of God, that breath of God, that spirit of God that we are. We release peace. Not my peace, not the world's peace, but the peace of God. So do that over yourself. You are that peace of God. Release that peace upon you, your family, your house, your town, your city, your nation, your state. Release that peace. Release that wisdom and discernment in our officials. This is what we don't have to go getting all involved and get our knickers twisted. We sit here. Jesus never got involved with the Romans and all of the politics and what was going on in the world then. Gandhi never really got involved. No, he just sat there and through his meditation, he came up with the way to save the people, to give them, what they needed at that time. And time in history, we see and we hear about people who were able to overcome. George Washington, to start with, Martin Luther King, and it just goes on and on and on, how people were able to rise up because they knew who they were. I have a dream. I have a dream that this world is hungry for love, for peace and joy. And because they're not getting it, they're out there trying to do it physically. Let's get back here. This is who I am. You have to get rooted and grounded in who you are. You are the beloved, and the beloved is mine. Think about that. You are the beloved. So if you're so loved, unconditionally loved by God, what's your problem? It's like we have a Heavenly Father. We have a benevolent universe divinity that is watching over us, that is protecting us But we have to open up to that love, peace, and joy, and not be part of this chaos. And somebody has to be peace in the world. Let's let it be you and I. And so at that, it's TGIF. You go out and have a safe and wonderful weekend and release peace and love and joy. Not as the world knows it, but as the love and the joy and peace of God. So have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday. Again, I love you. I'm so proud of you.